Hello and welcome to a stadium that has a wonderfully old-fashioned feel to it, Goodison Park. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon, and looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Everton up against Crystal Palace.
Well, thank you, Derek. Glorious atmosphere here. Really looking forward to it. The fans are too. The players look like they're up for it. This could be end-to-end. We could get goals today, Derek.
Number 18. Morgan Schneiderlin.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, he's a talented player, but he's got that one thing, the big P, what we all hate as defenders, pace. As soon as you've got that, you start looking behind you. Who's on the cover?
And here's how Everton line up. England international Jordan Pickford will be in goal. Morgan Schneiderlin starts with Jean-Philippe Gabama in the centre of midfield. And this man is usually good for a goal or two. Leading the attack is Jamie Vardy.
Thank you, Goodison Park. Enjoy
This is the team Crystal Palace have picked. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
It's Martina. A bit sloppy in possession. James Tompkins. Luka Milivojevic. Cahill. Riqui Puig. Sacco. It's with Milivojevic. And the cross goes in. I must say he's let himself down with really flabby finishing there.
Yeah, wasted opportunity from the short distance. You see the manager's frustration on the touchline.
Being pressed hard. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Splendid tackle and a throw in coming up. Now, what on earth happened there? You can't help feeling, when you look at the table, that when you're playing dominant football such as they have been, that they're going to lap the field.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been so professional in what they do, on and off the pitch. They focus on each game. They can see the finishing line now, not too long to go. Can't see anybody catching them.
Walcott. Manoeuvring his way forward. Crossing possibilities. Well, he couldn't quite keep the header down.
Well, it was the pace on the cross. Sometimes with that much power on the cross, just cushion it, otherwise it goes over.
Cahill. Schlupp. It's with Milivojevic. An important interception. Far from a good pass. Possession lost, intercepted. Good-looking sequence. Bale, a move of promise on the flank. He has time to play it over. Clattered away. Bernard. Sigurdsson. Walcott. Jamie Vardy now. Excellent challenge. It's with Milivojevic. Jovan Cabral. Milivojevic. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And Sigurdsson with it. Jamie Vardy now. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Jeffrey Schlupp. Jean-Philippe Gabama. Bernard. Sigurdsson. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Couldn't keep it. Schneiderlin. Gabama. Sigurdsson. Bernard. Vardy! A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Now what can they do from here? Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Jordan Ayew here. Ricky Puig. Ayew. Oh, a nice looking pass. Surely. High echelon goalkeeping there.
Well, he's disappointed with the fact they haven't taken the lead, but he'd be pleased with the way they're playing.
He's driven in the corner. Just a bit too high with that attempt.
Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
And on the ball, Keane. Schneiderlin. Sigurdsson. It's Martina. Here's Walcott. Schneiderlin. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Using space on the opposite flank now. Space and time for the cross. Great block. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. And firing it into the area. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And space for the cross. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Ricky Puig. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
Ricky Puig. It's with Milivojevic. Cahill. Jeffrey Schlupp. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Sacco. Real danger. Wonderful tackle. Schneiderlin. Martina with it. And Sigurdsson with it. Throw-ins given. Cahill. Jovan Cabral. Robbed them. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. Corner kick played over. And it all counts for naught. Jeffrey Schlupp. And they are on the move again. Opportunity to take the lead. Well, body in the way. This looks promising. They've won back possession. Could be a chance to break here. Promising sequence. He has time to play it over. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. He's given it away. Bernard. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? Baines. They do pass the ball with authority. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. He's driven in the corner. Good position on the pitch to be pressing and winning the ball. Not all that convincing defensively. And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change. Well, I have to question the defending there. They're all around him. They think they've got him, but nobody takes the ball off him. In the end, too late. Ball's in the net.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, the coach can feel this game slipping away, I'm sure. Might need a plan B.
So back playing once more, and it's Everton with the lead.
Number 15, Jamie Vardy.
Gabama. It's Martina. Just not looking confident in possession. Ayew. Surely the equaliser. That is a tackle and a half. Baines. Bernard with it. Jean-Philippe Gabama. Vardy. Bernard. He has plenty of support. This is Baines. And just like that, they've lost possession. The ball with Jordan Ayew. Jovan Cabral with it. Getting forward. Van Aanholt. Looking for that final pass and for that chance. Will it be? Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
And firing it into the area. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Sigurdsson. Schneiderlin. Walcott. Individual quality coming to the fore.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
It's Martina. Van Aanholt. Bale. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Walcott. The first half here comes to an end. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, he certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
Crossing possibilities. Well, he couldn't quite keep the header down.
Well, it was the pace on the cross. Sometimes with that much power on the cross, just cushion it otherwise.
Now, what can they do from here? Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Given away. Bale. Targets available, cross comes in. A decisive clearance it was. Sacco. Ricky Puig. And Riedewald has it. This is Gareth Bale. Milivojevic. Well, it might still work out for them. Just wanted to get it out of there. Van Aanholt. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. They've regained possession. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Baines. Bernard with it. This is the home of live football, EA TV, and we'll have live coverage of the 5th round of the FA Cup. It's Everton taking up a real opening now. The ball with Jordan Ayew. Jovan Cabral. He's got the right idea with that pass. Just drifted into the illegal position, offside, in the opinion of the officials. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Crystal Palace taking on Newcastle United.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
Vardy. And return to Sigurdsson. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Jovan Cabral with it. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, Derek, a figure of around £35 million is being bandied around. I'd say you're getting a lot of player for that sort of money. He should be a real asset to the club.
Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Baines. Sigurdsson. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. Well, the offside flag has been raised. No goal.
Well, it was close, but he just went a little bit too early.
Tompkins has it. Camarasa here. Van Aanholt. It's with Milivojevic. Jordan Ayew here. It did look on for them, but not to be. Walcott. Keane. Just not looking confident in possession. He continues his run. An inability to keep hold of the ball there.
Substitution.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Coming onto the pitch, number 7, Jeffrey Quaranton.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Kangin Lee. He could pick out a teammate. Ricky Puig. Has a go. Well, body in the way. Gabama. Baines. Jean-Philippe Gabama. Vardy. Well, possession ceded. Milivojevic. Excellent defending. Vardy. Could be a chance to break here. Sigurdsson. This is Gareth Bale. Ricky Puig. Bale. Luka Milivojevic. And that's an important intervention. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. You've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Less than convincing defending. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Fine teamwork to win it back. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Vardy. Vardy! Good stop from the keeper. Sigurdsson with a corner. A punch-happy goalkeeper. And the cross is very much on. The header, but far too straight to worry the keeper.
Yeah, meat and drink for a goalkeeper of that class.
That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. Ayew. Surely the equaliser. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, he's furious, and why not? They've thrown this lead away.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece.
Crystal Palace. Number 9, Jordan Ayew.
Vardy. Sisto. And they've won possession again. Riqui Puig. Luka Milivojevic. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. That's how to rob them of possession.
Well, it's been a frustrating day for these fans. They want a goal. They're urging their team onto attack.
Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Kouyaté now. Bernard. Now can he deliver accurately? Well, far from the... Well, off the bar and out of play. Close.
Yeah, close indeed. Technique, just leaning back a little bit. That's why it goes so high.
Sigurdsson. Bernard. Sigurdsson. Riqui Puig. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Bodies forward and the break looks on. End product or not. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
And the save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on to the ball. This is Gareth Bale. Milivojevic. Ayew. Superbly read and executed. Baines. Jamie Vardy now. An authoritative challenge. Jordan Ayew here. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Bernard. It's a perfect challenge. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Bale! And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Well, the two sides still locked together. And a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference. Short corner it is. Riqui Puig. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Vardy. And that is how to thwart them. Jordan Ayew here. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And the referee decided that intervention was illegal and cautionable.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
Well, that's not the way to remain top of the list, to be taking free kicks.
No, his teammates will be looking at him. That was a really, really poor effort. I'm pretty sure he won't be on the next one.
Kouyaté. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight.
There will be a minimum
Riqui
of
Puig.
3 minutes of added time.
Camarasa. Milivojevic. Kouyaté. I must say, no shortage of space. Kouyaté. Riqui Puig. Well, he's given us away. Good technique displayed. And there it is, the final whistle. And I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, there's nothing better than a goal to cap off a really good performance, and he helped get his team a draw.
Riqui Puig. The referee has deemed that to be a book. Good position on the pitch to be pressing and winning the ball. And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening...
Sigurdsson. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. Well, the offside flag. Ayew. Surely the equaliser. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. Bale! And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Well, the two sides still locked together. Jordan Ayew here.
Just a moment of your time. Thank you. That's all the questions we have for you.
Nice to have you along here at Selhurst Park, the home of Crystal Palace Football Club. Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith as usual, the faithful lieutenant alongside me. We have Premier League action for you coming right up. It's Crystal Palace against Newcastle United.
Yeah, thanks Martin. Looking forward to it. I think we're going to have an entertaining tussle here. I think we'll find that out in the first 10 minutes, how these teams approach the task.
Number 3, Patrick Van Aanholt. Number 7, Maximilian Meyer. Number 15, Jeffrey Schlupp. And number 10, Gareth Bale.
Here's the Crystal Palace team. Gaeta is in goal. Gareth Bale starts with Max Meyer in midfield, and they just go with the one striker up front. Newcastle United's lineup. Martin Dubravka is the goalkeeper. Paul Dummett starts alongside Florian Lejeune in defence. Ki Sung-young starts with Maximilian Arnold in midfield. And they're going to go with one striker up front.
Thank you, Selhurst Park.
Most of the football clubs that you know well in London are north of the River Thames, but the pride of South London, Crystal Palace here at Selhurst Park.
Yeah, talk about thumping atmospheres. There's nothing like it. The pocket of fans behind the one goal, they do not stop singing for the entire match.
Attacking now. Milivojevic. Tackle here. Defender's done very well to clear that. James Tompkins. Cahill. Milivojevic. It's great resilience to ride that tackle and stay on his feet. Well, they could get the ball back here, and they have done. Maximin. It's Manquillo. Arnold. Joe Linton. King. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Clean through, one-on-one against the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's a wonderful stop, Martin, isn't it? And no bits and pieces either to follow up on.
In goes the corner. Well, the player's broken down now. Got his foot in to cut out the pass. Can really get at the opposition here. I think he saved them there with that interception. Max Meyer probing away, working away at the opposition with these passes. Good play, one-on-one. Milivojevic! Well, they've gone for it right from the off, and they've got their reward with an early opening goal here. Shows if you do the difficult thing in the right areas and it comes off, this is what happens. You get a great goal.
Sometimes you see somebody beat a couple of opponents and then it comes to nothing, but this fella made sure he had an end product to that. Wonderful bit of skill. He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Maximin. Sung-young Ki. That's a good ball. Switch the play with it. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Milivojevic. For a while, Alan, Crystal Palace were a yo-yo club that kept getting to the Premier League and getting relegated straight away, but they've now, despite changing their manager regularly for all sorts of reasons, they're looking more consistent, as though they belong on a longer term at the top table of English football.
Yeah, and they're trying to improve the infrastructure, aren't they, across the board, in order to establish themselves in the top flight. That's got to be the aim.
Slipping it through. Simple piece of defending, really. Bale. Milivojevic. Trying to steer it through. Swung into the box. Keeper's ball. No question about that. It was a weak cross, really. Milivojevic. Now, can he take them on? Here's the chance. Saved it.
Every manager wants his team to be ruthless, and that was such an opportunity. No wonder he's unhappy at that miss.
Not really away from the threat here. Oh, good save. And he's clung onto the ball as well. Just to go back to Crystal Palace, and they put together their most consistent run in the Premier League years. Surely he must score! Oh, fantastic goal!
And that's what you call unstoppable. Hit with power, hit into the bottom right-hand corner.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
For Crystal Palace, number 15, Jeffrey Schlupp.
Arnold. Sung-Young-Ki. Here's Joe Linton. And he's dispossessed. Sung-Young-Ki. Arnold. Maybe he'll cross it here. So close. With that good delivery. Well, a millimetre away. Now we have a corner to come via that deflection. Let's look at it again. Corner played into the middle. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. Tries the shot here. That's why goalkeepers have to be strong to deal with shots of that power. A chance for Newcastle. They've got a corner. In goes the corner. Dummett. Yeah, he's got the ball back. And now the shot! Oh, nowhere near.
No, he's miscued that one. Miscued it badly.
James Tompkins. Patrick Van Aanholt. So easy in possession. In towards Bale. Milivojevic. He's blocked that well. We're looking for a couple of killer passes here from the attacking team against defenders that are really earning their money. The whole team is defending. Safety first there. Sung-Young-Ki. Saint-Maximin. The ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. Ki. Arnold. Ki. Well, he's missed the target by some distance in the end. Cahill. Meyer. Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Joe Linton. Now you need to be strong to do this, and a good touch. In the clear in front of goal! Oh, he's kept it out. Push back out into play. Now they've got a free kick here. Patrick Van Aanholt. James Tompkins. Sacco. Maya. Milivojevic. Well, they are in the lead and they are on the ball, but in their own half at the moment. He's through. Saved by the keeper. He can't hang on to the ball.
Well, they're not letting up, are they? I mean, comfortably ahead, but continue to create chances, ask questions of that keeper.
Well, that looked a decent chance to attack until the player managed to read the pass. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. Just lost their way at the crucial moment of that counter-attack, and they've lost the ball. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Milivojevic. Just a mistake, really. He's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. Arnold. And Saint-Maximin. Now he wants to take them on. Could pull one back here. Oh, no, he spurned a really good chance.
Well, just lost the head a little bit there. They've got to keep the composure. They're still in this contest.
James Tompkins. Out into the wide areas now. Could get the ball into the box now. Oh, he'll feel good about that. A really strong and clean tackle. And Saint-Maximin trying to get the ball out wide, Newcastle. They've done it here. Chance to put it in the box from here. He's got some room out there. They can be quick on the break now. Surely he must score! The referee has acknowledged the flag from his assistant and given the offside. Patrick Van Aanholt. It's a bit lazy in possession. Here's Joe Linton. King. Caught offside. Maybe an early movement, or the ball was late.
Yeah, I think it was maybe the latter. He was expecting and hoping for an earlier pass.
Patrick Van Aanholt. Cahill. Maya. Gareth Bale. The referee's had a good look and decided what he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes. Guided through. Well, then it goes. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Striding forward. Lost control, and you get in trouble for that. Well, that's late. He's going to have to get booked for that, I'm sure.
Yeah, a silly challenge. And, you know, if he ends up getting sent off, he's only got himself to blame. I can't see him going for goal, Martin, here. He's miles away, really.
Played it short. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Well, that's half-time, and 2-0 is the score at the halfway mark. No apologies for focusing on this fella.
He is. He's managed to carve out plenty of shooting opportunities. Really has tested the keeper and got himself a goal.
Joe Linton. King. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Clean through, one-on-one against the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's a wonderful stop, Martin, isn't it?
Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Milivojevic. Maya. He's a very good individual. Came in with a challenge. Break quickly when they get possession. Here's Joe Linton. Milivojevic. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. He's through. Top performance from a top team, and they've emphasised their superiority with the number of goals that they've scored. Well, there is a big difference between these two teams, and that goal has meant it's reflected in the scoreline.
I think it's going to be a stroll from here on in because they've got a big cushion, rightly so, well in the lead.
So off they go again, trying to make some sort of mark in a game that they're being dominated in. Alain Saint-Maximin. It's Manquillo. Able to make the interception. Well, a real treat in store for you. Coverage on EA Sports of the Premier League fixture. Crystal Palace, they'll be facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
Couldn't hold on to the ball. I'm amazed, Alan, what we've watched, because couldn't split them when you talked about the teams at the start. Very similar players, very similar stats going into the game, but it's turned out to be one-sided.
Well, it has. I mean, the scoreline would suggest that. In open play, I don't think there's been much to choose between the two, but it's the two sets of strikers that have been the difference. The way the winning side at the moment has taken those chances.
Well, there are other options from the bench. Here's a chance. Well, that's his second today. He's certainly got his shooting boots on, and he is the kind of player that can hit his straps like this. Excellent day for him. Well, they've increased their lead here, and that could just wrap up the match.
Yeah, the much better team out here today, and that scoreline reflects that.
Let's have another peek at that goal. One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. It's Manquillo. Paul Dummett. Arnold. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. James Tompkins. Patrick Van Aanholt. Milivojevic. As for Newcastle United, their next game, Alan?
Well, they're playing Burnley in their next match. Can't really see too much between the sides. I think it'll be close.
And then he went, just diverted it away. Patrick Van Aanholt. Chance to get forward from the wing. Some players arriving in the middle now. Here's Joe Linton. We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left. It's good play, this. The opposition can't get it. Has to score! Saved, but not decisively. Max Meyer. Now, can he take them on? Could score! Tried to force it in from close range, but nowhere near the goal.
Just needed to pass that one into the net.
Matt Ritchie. Here's Winks. Manquillo. Dummett. Well, look at the room in which to attack. Up for grabs here. They can be quick on the break now. Target, players in the centre. Good defensive clearance there. And he heads it out for a throw-in. Milivojevic. Really strong play in the tackle. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. It's Harry Winks. Manquillo. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Well, the ball's... been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. James Tompkins. Meyer. Sacco. Meyer. Milivojevic. Arnold. Looking for goal now. Really stretched to make the save. Top class. Reaching for it a little bit with the header, and that's the expected result.
Back to the training ground, I think.
What a good ball into the middle.
Well, service like that, you cannot complain about it, and it's a really poor header from him.
Patrick van Aanholt. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Free kick given. Well, that episode is going to lead to a yellow card from the referee.
Well, look at the ref. He reached for his pocket straight away. No hesitation from him.
And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
Well, he's done his bit. He got the goal that put his team in the lead. Can they hold that lead?
And they get it away. It's Harry Winks. Here's Joe Linton. Oh, he's away from his marker now. Good interception. And now the shot! Oh, just shaved the bar.
Yeah, unlucky. He hit it well enough.
Maya. Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. And the cross goes towards the far post. Important touch from the defender there. Come back to get a touch and get involved in the game. And the ball glued to finish it off. Well, that's the upside of being a goalkeeper. We've seen the downside in some of his work earlier in the game, but good stop this time.
Yeah, it was a decent stop. You'd expect him to make it, but not his day, really, generally.
Swung in from the corner. Well, that's what he does. He keeps the ball and makes sure his team can build from him. Cahill. Camarasa. Terrific tackle. Miguel Almiron. Opportunity in a wider area. Chance for the cross. Is he in here? Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
James Tompkins. Patrick Van Aanholt. Encouraging play from this team now. Keeping the ball. Throw in to come. Here is Almiron. Winks. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. He's got the option to get in across now. I've got his angles wrong with the pass. Florian Lejeune. Saint-Maximin. Here's Winks. Alain Saint-Maximin. Striding forward, purposefully. Looking for teammates in the middle. That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper. It's Manquillo. It's Harry Winks. Bale. On the attack here. Here's Camarasa. Well, here he goes. It's good to see a player do this. Brilliant defending. It saved a certain goal.
He was almost wheeling away to celebrate there.
Here's Winks. Counter-attack on for Newcastle. Well, plenty of speed, but not much organisation. And the ball lost at a crucial time.
The official has indicated there will be a
he's
minimum
through.
of 3 minutes of added time.
It's a great tackle. He's really been solid today. Maya. Taking on a couple of opponents now. It's a good hit. That's a very good goal. Hat-trick. Goal number 3 here. And it's a perfect day for the player.
But they just can't contain him. I mean, some of the stuff we've seen has been mesmeric and well deserving of this hat-trick.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Well, we're in the last few minutes now, and the die has been cast in this game, really. Alain Saint-Maximin, Maximilian Arnold. That's the final whistle from the referee. What a brilliant performance from this fella.
He was so sharp in front of goal. Not every day you grab yourself a hat-trick. No wonder he's laughing.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. He's through. Top performance from a top team, and they've emphasised this.
Just a couple of questions for you. That'll be all, thank you.